This former CVS, which became a Chase Bank and then became a CVS again, has a familiar yet troubling feel, like when Larry King would play himself in a movie.
It's Sunday Morning on CBS, and here again is Jane Pauley.
You might say Bill Hader kills as Stefan the Club Kid in the classic Saturday Night Live routine. Now he kills for hire in the dark comedy that launches its new season tonight. Tracy Smith has our Sunday profile.
When I step on a lot like this, I'm filled with a sense of wonder. Still.
Yeah.
But you, I mean, you work here every day.
Yeah, no, I love it.
We met Bill Hader at the Sony Pictures lot in Los Angeles, where he now spends most of his days.
I feel like you're essentially living here right now.
Yeah, basically right now I live here. This is all I do.
The 40-year-old father of three has become sort of a prisoner of his own success. And here's why.
Do you think I'm a bad person, Mr. Cousineau?
I think you are deeply human.
At the moment, Hader's hard at work on HBO's Barry, which begins its second season tonight.
Barry, there is an inherent darkness in you. I had the same instinct about Charlie Manson.
Simply put, Barry is about a hitman who chases one of his targets to an LA acting class and winds up a student.
You want to be here on Thursday, you better prepare a monologue. You understand? Wow.
Of course, that's Henry Winkler as the acting coach. Bill Hader's the title character and Barry's co-creator.
Did you have an idea in your gut, like this is gonna work?
The whole show?
Yeah.
I knew it was something I liked, which was really important. It was something that I wanted to see.
I just saw you go to a place tonight I have never seen before. I don't know if you can do it again, but it was amazing.
Seems it was something a lot of people wanted to see.
I see you're still in that place.
The show, which he also writes and directs, was one of the surprise hits of 2018.
How does this make us better actors?
It loosens you up.
But for Bill Hader fans, it wasn't much of a surprise at all.
The Raging Cajun himself, James Carville.
For 8 years, Hader was a fixture on Saturday Night Live, a true comic chameleon. But for him, it only looked like fun.
The live aspect of the show was just, was really hard. I mean, I was a freaking basket case when I did that show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Hader.
It was always hard for me. And it's still hard. I mean, I hosted last year and I was a wreck beforehand. I just get very, very nervous.
Even coming back and hosting, you still had that same anxiety.
Yeah. And Lauren Michaels came down and was like, will you just please have some fun?
Seems simple enough, but he says being on stage was never really something he wanted.
Stick around, we'll be right back.
Born and raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma, young Bill dreamed of a life making movies and didn't seem to care about anything else.
My grades were so abysmal. I think everybody in my high school thought I was on drugs, but I wasn't. I was just not interested.
Just not a good student.
I was just like a dreamy, kind of like spazzy kid.
After school, he moved to LA to chase his directing dream and wound up in an improv class.
I took improv classes just so I learned how to work with actors.
It wasn't, hey, I'm gonna go into comedy now, I'm gonna be a comedian.
No, never ever was that a goal, ever.
But the turning point came one night after class when a teacher pulled him aside.
And he just went, you're really good at this. And no one had said that to me ever. He's like, I got nothing to say, you're great.
Wow.
And that comment and that compliment, I was like writing on that for a couple of weeks. I remember just going like, oh, I'm good at something.
What did that do to you mentally? I mean, how did that comment change things for you?
Well, it gave me confidence. I just didn't realize I had very, very little confidence in myself.
And not long after that, lightning struck. Hader formed his own improv group with his pal Matt Offerman. Matt's brother is TV star Nick Offerman, and Nick's wife is TV star Megan Mullally, who talked Bill up to one of her friends, Saturday Night Live creator Lorne Michaels.
Then I went and I met Lorne Michaels, and he went, do you know why you're here? And I was like, no, and he was like...
Long story short, Bill Hader joined the SNL cast and the ranks of the show's immortals with his spot-on impressions, like Vincent Price,
Thank you, and welcome to my Halloween special.
Alan Alda,
Son, your ego's writing checks your body can't cash.
and Al Pacino.
I'm here, and I'm ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
What do you think is a good impression of your impressions? If you had to choose.
The Alan Alda one could be pretty good if I hit it right.
That dinosaur comes out and attacks me. Oh, God, you guys said he was great.
I did Daniel Plainview, the guy from There Will Be Blood. That one was pretty good.
My name is Daniel Plainview. This is my son and partner, H.W. Plainview.
And then do you, like, just choose some words to go over and over and over
Yeah,
and
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
get the feel of how
Yeah,
they'd say
it's like
it?
you read the sketch and, you know, like There Will Be Blood, it was like, I'm an oil man. Like, that was a thing. I just had to keep saying, I'm an oil man, I'm an oil man. And then you kind of...
I'm an oil man, but I also love milkshakes.
Suddenly you nail it and you're like, oh, good, it's right there. Okay.
If you're looking for a place to relax with an old lady, look no further. New York's hottest club is Spicy.
And then there was the New York club guide, Stefan.
Spicy?
Spicy.
Part of the fun was watching Hader crack up in the middle of it.
Opened in 2017 on the Upper East Side of a dumpster.
But a lot of that laughing and giggliness and stuff is tension.
Was this affectation for Stefan, the covering of the mouth, was that helpful, that you could kind of
I think
be
it's a thing I
anxious?
always kind of wanted to do, yeah. Is that very anxious, you kind of always want to put your head down, you want to do this. And so it was like, it's like a little safe place for you, yeah.
He quit SNL in 2013 to do some writing and acting, like here with LeBron James in Trainwreck.
Why are you trying to always sell me on Cleveland?
And the next year, Hader and his writing partner Alec Berg came up with the idea for Barry. The day we stopped by the set, Bill was directing an episode where he gets beat up, hence all the fake blood.
And action.
And now it seems all eyes are on him because of Barry's success and his.
And the award for lead actor in a comedy series is Bill Hader, Barry.
When he won an Emmy for Barry last year, Bill Hader had the look of someone who couldn't quite get his mind around what was happening to him. And in some ways, he still can't.
Can you believe it?
No, I'm from Tulsa. Like, if you said I was going to be on television, that's like saying, like, hey, you're going to colonize Mars. Like, it's just like, it's like, oh, okay. Like, it doesn't compute.
But even if Bill Hader's too busy to enjoy his success, he can still find something funny in it.
Is it kind of all-consuming?
Yeah, it's all-consuming, yeah. And the amount of work and the amount of people, the amount of hours it gets in, just to get something that people then come up to me and say, oh, I watched that on a plane.